Sly News right here with your one and only Mr. Sly Media. This right here is gonna be a quick update. I'm giving y'all a quick news on Sonic 4. Big update on that. Sonic 4 movie news. They said it'll be a bigger budget for this film than any other Sonic movie. So some people were surprised by that. I'm not kind of not surprised. I'm like I figured they go bigger and better. Paramount would because like I said, one of their bigger franchises they have. So they said Sonic 4 will be a bigger budget film and all. So I know people looking at like, well, at the end, Lion King, the Mufasa spinoff made more money than Sonic 4 did. And a lot of people are kind of shocked by that because like, oh, nobody wants to see a Lion King spinoff and all that. But don't you ever, don't ever, you can never doubt Disney. Disney is Disney. You just can't never doubt them. So I'm not even surprised, that they did beat out because Lion King is a big more popular franchise than Sonic, and it's more technically like a family movie off the surface of more parents and children are more familiar with Lion King than Sonic. So I'm not surprised it had longer legs, and in the end, it did end up making more money than Sonic 3 did. So like I said, that's why I think cause of it why I didn't make that much money because, like I said, of the thing about the Lion King spinoff and everything. Which, like I said, I still shoot Sonic 3 better, but the Lion King spinoff Mufasa story wasn't really a bad movie or anything like that. I still think Sonic 3 will be a more memorable movie than the spinoff for the Lion King. But like I said, the Mufasa movie wasn't a bad movie or anything like that. Like I said, I think because of the popular franchise Lion King is, people are more familiar with it. So that's what made it more so like, okay, yeah, like kids and family will more want to see Lion King than Sonic. So that's why I think it made more money than Sonic 3 did in the end and all. But this, when it comes down to 2027, I look at the competition. The only real competition we'll have is the Godzilla Supernova movie that comes out the week after it does. I know Passion of the Christ 2 does come out that same month as well, but like I said, that's a totally different audience. So it won't have that much big of a competition when it comes out like it did when it came out around December. Like I said, that was around the holidays as well. So all that played a part in it and all. But so I'm like the bigger budget. I'm like kind of surprised, not really that it went bigger and bigger budget. Like I said, they introduced the Metal Sonic and Amy in this film, so I figured that go big, and they're looking like the competition is not really that steep as it was when it came out last year. Earlier this year. In December last year, technically, in 2025. So late last year in December. It's not a big competition like it was before. So I'm definitely not. They're probably looking at it like, okay, it's not really that. Big steep for this competition. Let's go bigger. Let's get a bigger budget. Let's make this because this film's supposed to be involving time travel and all that. So let's go big and all. So I'm not surprised at all. So my take on it, I don't think Shadow's gonna be in the film. They already said Silver might not be in the film. I don't think Shadow be in the film as well because there's rumor about the Shadow spinoff. So maybe he'll get his spinoff next year, and then he probably won't pop up. He'll be probably sidelined for this film because you already introducing. You already gonna have Amy and Metal Sonic in the film, along with your trio. You're gonna have with Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, the main trio. But already got Amy and Metal Sonic in the film, so maybe probably too many characters. So I think Shadow might be sidelined for this film. So I think we'll just have like Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, and Metal Sonic. And this rumor is supposed to be like a romantic comedy type film in a way, because we all know about the love thing with Amy and Sonic. So they're probably gonna play it to that too in this film. So that's like I said, I like it. Like I said, I'm a big Sonic fan, so happy they're going bigger, bigger budget. I think it'll do bigger than Sonic 3 did because like I said, it's not really that much steep of a competition like it had when it came out, like when Sonic 3 did when it came out in December. And when the time of the year is coming out as well. I feel like Sonic always owns the spring like it did with Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 both came out during the spring. I remember even Sonic 1 came out literally like the week before, the few weeks before the movie theaters start shutting down and all that. So, and it did solid numbers then. So, and no, it seemed like it's always on the spring. Like I said, the first one came out during COVID and all. And then, like I said, the second one came out during the spring as well. There wasn't COVID and like that going around, but that still did solid numbers when that second one came out. So it seemed like Sonic always owns the spring. So it's coming back around the springtime again around March 19th. So that just let me know, yeah, for certain, like it owns the spring. I feel like it will do numbers, and like I said, they're going big on the budget. So I feel like it'll do well, do good, and all this time around at all. Like, I feel like it don't have, like I said, that much big of a competition. So, and also Silver, I think we'll get Silver in credit scene. They said Silver won't be in the film. I believe he won't actually be in this film, but I feel like he will come back in the end and all that in credit scene when they think they're gonna fix the timeline and to fix everything. Then Silver says no, it's a whole nother dimension, it's a whole nother thing going on. Then I think that's right then we'll get Silver at the end of that in that scene right there in Sonic 4 will be in credit scene when Silver show up And Sonic 5, I think it's gonna be like its in-game mode where how everybody's shadow, everybody returns, everybody comes in that film at all. So that's what I feel like what's going on and stuff with the franchise. But you know, that's the news. Sonic 4 will be a bigger budget film than the other three were. So hope fingers crossed that it works out and they definitely make their money back and all. Like I always say, if you like the content, don't hesitate. Like the subscribe button. This is our Newswire. My name is Islamia. This right here is my Sonic 4 news about Sonic 4 having a bigger budget than the other previous films did. No. Y'all stay tuned. Right, this I'm doing another video. I'm talking about the Super Mario Galaxy sale that just dropped out of nowhere today. So I'm gonna talk about that. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up next.